Okay, we're
All
live.
right, you're live, Julie. Hi.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, so we're starting a little late, but here we go. Skype, the Skype Pack Safety and Recovery webinar, and I'm reading you from the outdoors. So most of this is going to be in a PowerPoint, and it's really hard for me to see the screen out here. I'm going to actually move back inside, but first I'll start the PowerPoint. Okay, here we go. Skype Safety and Hack Recovery. Thank you, Vanessa. And
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
you're very welcome. I think that'll start being here.
He's probably there.
He's here. Okay, so go ahead and put your mics, jump in and say something every once in a while. But go ahead and start the PowerPoint. Off. That was in calls. So I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm going to mute my microphone and I'll use the chat function.
Okay. Feel free to watch the comments for me, guys. I'm not sure okay, I'm muting myself. I thought it was a great idea to do it outdoors, but suddenly the sun went away. And even with the sun gone, I couldn't see the screen very well. Silly me. Okay, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, and Russ, where should I put you? Russ is joining us by conference call.
Okay. And I'm going to mute my microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here with my daughter and she does homeschooling, so
Excellent.
we'll mute it so that we don't hear them and they don't hear us.
All right.
So, but if you ask me something directly, I'll unmute it and respond. Otherwise, I'll use the chat function.
Perfect.
And the
Thank
babies.
you so much.
Okay.
All right. Well, here's a direct question. Can you see me changing my slides from slide 1? Here's Skype webinar by Julie Wolf, Skype
Yes.
mentor.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, Julie.
Skype. Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, great. Is that Jason?
That's Jason.
So we're just
Okay, I saw your
started.
call come in. Okay, good deal. Tell me something. Okay, so is this this is a hangout session, or you had a question, or what? Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I just thought I'd invite a few live people in case they wanted to come in live and say anything. But mostly this is just going to be the PowerPoint presentation. And I'm just checking to see if this is working any better than it did before. Skype webinar, that's the first by Julie Wolf, Skype mentor. And the second screen I just changed to Skype safety and hack recovery. Did that change?
Gotcha.
Yeah, that did change.
No, it didn't change for me.
It did change for me.
It did? Okay. Not for me.
Maybe it's just delayed too.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, maybe I should just go back to the other way.
And are you looking for it to be in full presentation mode, or to where we can see the whole PowerPoint screen?
Isn't that the same thing?
No. No, right now, seeing the whole PowerPoint screen, we can see the sidebar, or at least I can see the sidebar with all of the slides, the little slide thumbnails, along with the middle center portion of the slide, and then the notes section on the bottom. Which, what I notice is that sometimes it seems like with Hangouts, some people are able to knock it out where they're able to see just the slide, and some people, they see like the whole thing.
Yeah, we're going to go back to this way.
Okay, I see the whole thing. That's, yeah.
And we're going to go back. So I'm going to officially start now, and we'll have to edit the beginning of the video. So,
Okay. And just to let you know, I may have to, well, actually, I'm going to have to jump off because I'm finishing up a product, a few edits.
oh, exciting.
Yeah, I'm real excited about it. So I'll stay as long as I can, which will probably be about 5 minutes tops.
Oh, no
So
problem.
I don't know if that's going to add any value to what you're doing or not. So if not, then I'll jump off now. If so, I'll stick around. So it's up to you.
Well, feel free to give a testimonial on what you know about my Skype skills.
Oh, okay. Well, I could do that right now, and then I'll hop off. Julie is amazing. She is definitely my Skype go-to person, and I'm totally blown away with the amount of information that she knows with Skype, the innovation that she's able to add using Skype as the vehicle and the platform, and so much so that she is definitely one of the folks that I will, well, actually, the only Skype person that I will contact in relation to my community, and I deal with nonprofit organizations, large and small. So, I feel very confident that Julie can get in there, really talk about how to not only create the swell and build the proper list and segmentation of the list utilizing the Skype platform, but also in a way where she can show how to utilize it to build your business. So I'm very excited about what it is that she has to say. You all really tune in to what she's saying in relation to Skype hack recovery and everything else that she's saying about Skype, because she is totally amazing and very qualified in what she does. So with that, that's my testimonial, and I stand by it. She's amazing at it, though. I'm very happy to have her in my collection of experts.
Thank you very much, Jason. I really appreciate that and you, and I can't wait to get together with you some more and do some more stuff.
All right. You have a good one, Julie.
Do more good in the world. You
Absolutely.
too. See you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. So everybody who's in the speaker seats can mute your mics. And we're going to start the Skype webinar by Julie Wolf, Skype Mentor, that's me. And today's subject is Skype safety and hack recovery. And this is going to be an introduction rather than the last time I did this a couple years ago. I tried to make it very extensive, comprehensive, and it had just about every detail. The thing must have lasted at least 90 minutes. So this won't last that long. It just very well may be under an hour. And go ahead and leave your comments under wherever you're seeing this. You could be seeing the replay in YouTube or on Google+, and feel free to leave comments anywhere, and we'll get you hooked up and linked in to wherever you need to go next with this. But I probably won't be taking live questions at the end of this. This is just an introduction to my Skype safety and hack recovery training, I guess we could say. And this is what we're going to cover today, just 5 points. The overview is we're going to do Skype for business. We're going to talk about, number one, my experience. I've been doing Skype for business since 2003 and Skype hack recovery since 2007. And the second topic is one of 4. This is only one of 4 of my Skype training topics. And the third point is I'm going to go over a recent story, a recent recovery, victory story. Then number 4 in purple here is what's new in your Skype settings for Skype safety this year in 2015. Now that Microsoft has really started to make a lot of changes, you need to know about something right away. Let's see if I can get this door to stay closed. Okay, you're not going to stay closed, are you? Okay, how's that? Plus, the most common way one gets hacked. So I am going to give you a little bit of good information. That's a very common question, is how do people get hacked? Does it happen very often? Things like that. And the 5th point is my offer today is a do-it-for-you recovery service, which I now have a page for and a buy button for. And long overdue for that because I get so many requests for Skype hack recovery. And a discount on a do-it-yourself ebook on how to recover your hacked Skype account. So let's dive right in. Number 1, my Skype experience. I've taught Skype for Business since Skype was created in 2003. Loved it ever since. Yes, it's gone through tremendous changes. And as far as Skype hackings and being safe on Skype from hackings and recovering, I've been doing that since 2007. And it was one of my coaches that actually suggested that I brand myself that way. Well, it's not one of my favorite ways to be branded, but we'll get into the other 4 topics shortly, or the other 3 of the 4 topics that I cover, which is more fun. But this is a need that just isn't going away. So people refer others to me when their Skype gets taken over by a hacker very often, far too often. Okay, let's jump into the next topic, which is that I have 4 topics, 4 main topics besides Skype hack safety and recovery, which is one of the 4 that I teach. And this one I usually cover on the 4th Monday of the month. This is potentially my very last free webinar on any of my topics, as I go into serving clients that can afford me, that can really benefit from all that I have to offer, and clients that are doing more good in the world, like Jason and I were talking about. So this is an introduction, and we'll get you access to these other trainings at the lowest price possible, with the highest value possible at the end of this webinar. Okay, so again, this is just one of my 4 Skype topics, and these topics are taught to members of cuonskype.com, my membership. The other topics happen the 1st, 2nd, 3rd week of the month, and they are Skype marketing, which includes Skype list building, Skype networking, Skype for business, Skype funnel, sales funnel, Skype tools. There's a lot in that topic, and I do that at the beginning, the very first week of the month. And the 2nd week of the month we do Skype group chat rooms, because there's a lot of changes that have happened with them now that Skype is attempting to move to the cloud. We have cloud type groups, and we have the old legacy platform, which is P2P or peer-to-peer. I won't get into it, but there's a lot more now to Skype versions and controlling a Skype group chat room and building a community than there ever was before. And there always has been a lot for me to share on that topic too. So those first 2 are really content-rich topics. I go over a lot. The 3rd topic in the 3rd week of the month for my members, I go over Skype tips, Q&As and lessons that I teach on the fly as you need them, when you need them, visually answering questions on Skype for my VIP members of See You on Skype. So Skype changes I cover, and also the basics. So that covers the needs of the people, the Skype professionals, the Skype that have been the Skype people that are power users or just been around Skype for a long time, and also the people that are brand new to Skype is what's covered on the 3rd week, basics. And today we are on the 4th week of the month. Welcome to spring, April 2015, and this is Skype safety and hack recovery. Let's talk about our latest victory on Skype hack recovery. And again, you can watch the trailer video for this webinar. There's a lot of exposure some of you have had, but some maybe have never heard that I actually have a 100% recovery rate for those people who really want their Skype back.
I can get it back absolutely 100% of the time. So that's true. But my last story, my last recovery victory was with Julie Weischer, and we're going to go into Julie's story. I'm going to switch over to a video in a moment. A recent recovery victory story is I recovered at least one Skype. Oh, well, this month it features my namesake, Julie. I'm Skype Julie in our mastermind Skype room, and she's known as Video Julie, and she made the trailer. Isn't that an awesome video? It's just really good. She has lots of clients on Skype, and she was blown away when she lost her Skype to a hacker. And I've had the smartest people get hacked. So if you think it can't happen to you, make sure you find out how that can be true. Because I've had really, really smart people get hacked. So be careful. And that's why I'm going to give you a very, very hot tip today at the end of this webinar on one thing you can do to improve your Skype safety. I recover at least one hacked Skype a month, probably more, if I were to give my services away to everyone who asks me. But unfortunately, I run a business and don't have the time or resources to do that for free. So I could potentially recover many a month. In fact, at some point I will have a training for people to help others recover their Skype account, because it can be quite upsetting. And even though support at Skype does help you, they can sometimes even be an obstacle, especially with the obstacles you put before you, with the upsetness that you bring to the experience of losing contact with your Skype contacts, losing your Skype account. So here we go. I don't think this will play, this video. I can go from current slide and see if it plays, but I think the best way for me to do this video is just to go to my desktop. Thank you, Vanessa, for suggesting this. And hopefully you will be able to hear this video as it plays. I'm going to turn the volume all the way up, and you're going to hear this through my microphone. I apologize for the technical difficulties, but I still haven't totally worked out how you do PowerPoints and videos in Hangout on Air. Little technical difficulties there. So here we go. This is Julie's testimonial. Video Julie made a video and a testimonial on what it was like for her to work with me full service, use my full service to get her hacked Skype back. Let me know if you can't hear. I will stop and start it again. I've got the volume up all the way.
Before I met Julie Wolf, and this is me up here at my company after I met Julie Wolf. My name is Julie Weischer, same name, different last name. And I do a lot of my business marketing communications on Skype. So when I got hacked, I panicked. And I was lucky enough to be introduced to Julie Wolf, who is a Skype mentor, coach, and has an awesome hack safety and recovery program. And she walked me through the steps to get my account back, and even one step beyond, which was to help me reach out to all of my many contacts on Skype once I had recovered my account, to reconnect with them as well as communicate with them about what had happened. So I wrote a blog post about it, and rather than read it to you, because one of the things that I do is I create videos, I'm going to play the video for you because it tells the story better than I can.
Oh no! My Skype had just got hacked. Skype is a great communication and marketing tool. Until your account gets hacked. If you're like most people, you're...
What's that, Russ?
We already saw that video.
Thanks for your input. This will be repurposed elsewhere. We'll keep watching. Is anybody else having trouble hearing it?
Well, we heard, all we did hear was the beginning of that, which we didn't see, but we already saw the whole entire video, and we're not seeing anything right now, just a black screen.
Vanessa, can you see?
I could hear it. Of course, I can't see it.
But you can't see it.
I can't see it.
I wish you
But
guys.
now, is it longer than the?
You
It's
know,
longer than the trailer, right?
I know exactly why you can't see it.
Why?
Because I have to stop screen sharing.
Uh-huh.
And Russ, I do want to play the whole thing, so hang on. And I need to share the correct part of the screen.
Oh, very good.
That's why. So we will try that again. So here's Julie's story. And we want to see the whole thing because the trailer won't be a part of the other places I use this. So we're going to go to the very beginning, hopefully. And now you can see it, Vanessa?
Yep, I can see it. And if you hit that little arrow in the bottom right-hand corner, it should open up full screen. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Yep.
Now, but will it start from the beginning?
Hi, this is me before I met Julie Wolf. And this is me up here with my puppy after I met Julie Wolf. My name is Julie Weissar, same name, different last name. And I do a lot of my business marketing communications on Skype. So when I got hacked, I panicked. And I was lucky enough to be introduced to Julie Wolf, who's a Skype mentor, coach, and has an awesome hack safety and recovery program. And she walked me through the steps to get my account back and even went one step beyond, which was to help me reach out to all of my many contacts on Skype once I had recovered my account, to reconnect with them as well as communicate with them about what had happened. So I wrote a blog post about it, and rather than read it to you, because one of the things that I do is I create videos, I'm going to play the video for you because it tells the story better than I can.
Oh no! My Skype just got hacked. Skype is a great communication and marketing tool until your account gets hacked. If you're like most people, your first reaction, after screaming of course, is probably to simply open a new Skype account. If you happen to have a CSV file of your Skype contacts, you can add them all at once to your new account. But there are two reasons why this might not be the best idea. First, your old hacked Skype account is out there in someone else's hands with your name and brand on it, and you have no idea what they're doing under your name. More than likely, it is not something you would be happy to have associated with your name. After all, they stole your account. And as the hacker was able to get into your first account, he or she probably left some unwanted goodies on your computer that may very well be leaving your new account along with all of your personal information susceptible to being hacked again. The better choice is to recover your hacked account. You work hard to brand yourself and don't want a hacker to ruin your reputation. In addition, your hacked Skype account may very well come back to bite you and your contacts. The good news is that you can get your hacked account back. The first step is to scan your computer and get rid of the malware we have on your computer as a result of having been hacked. The three best products to use are Malwarebytes, Super Anti-Spyware, and Avast. But any good antivirus program should do. You want to be sure to rid your computer of any keyloggers to protect yourself and your information. Now, all you need to do is recover, and know you can. We know from extensive experience. You see, people have been referring others to Julie for years now to help them recover their hacked Skype accounts. She has a 100% recovery rate, so we know it can be done no matter what. It just takes, in some cases, lots of time and persistence, and sometimes a supervisor and Skype live chat support. A recovery kicks out the hacker and prevents them from getting back in again. If you change your password for your Skype registered email, or better yet, change the registered email on the Skype account first, then recover with a change of password, you should be all set. But remember, these are steps 2 and 3. They come after first finding and cleaning the malware. Learn about Skype hack safety and recovery, Skype marketing, and more about how to use Skype to grow your business. Contact Julie Wolf, Skype Coach, by visiting See you on Skype.com. See you on Skype.
Now, of course, I didn't learn that information through osmosis. I was able to create the video because Julie walked me through the steps. So I highly recommend to you that if you have an issue with Skype, and even if you don't, because Skype's a great marketing tool, but if you have an issue, definitely contact Julie. You can contact her here. This is her Skype recovery service, and it's member.cunskype.com/Skype-hack-recovery. Or she also has an ebook. And if you want to try to do it on your own, you certainly can. She has a free PDF, and then she has an ebook that she sells, and that's cunskype.com/hack, Skype-hack-recovery/ebook. Myself, I prefer to have someone else do it for me, because I don't specialize in Skype, and I don't know what I'm doing, which is why Julie was so helpful to me, and I wrote this blog post which talks about going to Skype now and back again. And the back again is all due to Julie Wood. So again, I thank you very much for your time, and I thank Julie, and I highly recommend that you use her Skype hacking recovery service. Bye-bye.
And that's that.
Hi, this is me.
All right, so let's
Nice
go back.
video. Really nice.
Yeah, she makes great videos. Absolutely good. So that's her story. And now we're going to, thank you, Vanessa, for your comment. We're going to move on to the next topic. And again, I thank Julie, Video Julie, from our Gail's blogging mastermind room, which also Vanessa and Alex, who are here, are from. And she did a fantastic job with that video, and I really appreciate her support in getting the word out for this 4th week of the month. That was the 1st week of the month that happened to her, so this is really good timing that she was able to help me out after I helped her out. So thank you, Julie, Video Julie. And now let's go on and talk about, how do you know you've been hacked? This is something people often ask me. How do you know if you've been hacked? And what are the signs that your account has been taken over by a hacker? Here's some signs your account has been hacked. Unexpected payments leaving your account. Inability to sign into Skype with a known password. That's a big one. Unknown contacts or conversations appearing in your Skype contacts or your recent tab. And calls made from your account that you don't recognize or that you yourself actually didn't make. That means someone else is in your account at the same time as you. Unexpected messages being sent from your account to known contacts. Again, events that looks like you sent it, but you didn't. And increased or reduced account balance or Skype credit. So the hacker could be using your credit, or he could be using your money to buy more credit and then use your Skype credit. So those are some signs. Now, if you see some of those things, most people don't realize it until their password's taken over. But some of these other signs, when you see conversations and contacts and calls, and you're still in your account, and that's where my 3-step recovery guide, my quick recovery guide ebook, comes in really handy, because you might be able to be faster than the hacker. If you yourself have not been kicked out, the hacker hasn't changed the password yet. You can change the password and kick him out even faster. So that's what the quick 3 steps is. That's covered in the ebook. And again, it's better to, hot tip here that I didn't mean to share, but I might as well to be complete. If you change your registered or primary email in your Skype account, if you suspect something, then you will have to have your password, and you can then change the password after that. But that is the fastest way to get rid of a hacker if you both are still in your Skype account, is change the email, the primary email, before the hacker changes your password. That will kick him out. Then you can change your password. So the next point I want to bring up, 4 of 5, we're almost at the end here, is what's new in your Skype settings for Skype safety in 2015. Who would like to feel safe now that all these changes are happening? There is actually a little, what we call open door that Skype created and didn't realize it, and they really need to change it. But I want to let you know of a setting that you need to change anytime Skype updates. So we'll go over that with visuals in just a moment. The culprits of why I was late today is making those visuals for you so you can see it exactly how to do it. And plus, what is the most common way that someone gets hacked? So let me cover that right now. Yeah. So the most common way that people get hacked is by clicking a link sent to you, usually in Skype. We're familiar with email spam or scams, phishing, and things like that. People sending links in your email telling you to click them. But it's actually been very, very common for the last 7 years or more that a hacker pretending to be one of your contacts will send you a link and ask you to click on it, whether it's to look at a photo or to log into Skype or to see his profile. Lately, we're seeing the Bitcoin guys, hackers, asking if you have Bitcoins, and then they're actually doing or asking for loans or money, or they're actually stealing money while they're hacking too. So your contacts believe them because they think it's you and they trust you. So that's why you need to, another reason you need to get your hacked Skype recovered as fast as possible. And I can help you do that. So most common way is clicking a link that you weren't expecting. Do not click links that you weren't expecting. And if you suspect any kind of funny use of language in the text message on Skype, where a hacker posing as one of your contacts may be sending you a link and a suggestion to click, please question it. And there's some resources at the end of my ebook that allow you to take a link rather than clicking it and test it on the internet to see if it is malware, if it has any danger to it. And there's some other tools too. So we'll get to that shortly. So don't click unexpected links. Don't accept unexpected files. Those are the most common ways that people get hacked. There are other ways, but we'll just move on here and talk about what's new is how to check your file settings, your settings inside of your Skype application to make sure that your last Skype update or upgrade has not made this dangerous change the next time you go to receive a file. So here's the visuals for how this works. You want to check your Skype settings in the file settings. Skype file sending after an update automatically changes when you receive your first Skype file. Let me say that again. Your Skype will upgrade, right, or update. And if you check your setting, then it won't have changed. But the first time you go to receive a file, you'll get this little pop-up very briefly. It says, let's read it slowly together so you recognize it. File transfers will start automatically from now on. So your Skype updated and you're receiving a file, and this little pop-up comes to tell you that Skype has changed your settings so that it will automatically accept files from anyone, expected or unexpected. So I'm telling you not to accept unexpected files and do not click unexpected links. And Skype thought they were being smart by making file accepting automatic. Bad idea. So, and this does say you can revert this change or choose a different destination folder, and that settings there is a link. Or you can just click OK and accept the file and hope it's not malware. But the problem with that is that people are sending files in Skype rooms, and admin currently, the creators and moderators of Skype rooms, can't cancel Skype files sent into group chats. That's something that we're asking Skype to change also. But that's very dangerous. That means that files coming into groups that you don't even read or participate in currently will automatically add a file to your computer that will hack your Skype. So, shh, don't tell the hackers. But this is they're probably going to start using files like they did in the old days. So be careful, change your settings. And let me show you where you do that, what that looks like. This is a really close-up of your Skype application. You go to Tools, and then click on Options in the top menus in your Skype. And then you go to, you're in your Options menu, in your IM settings, and you probably have to click Show Advanced Options. They kind of hid this. I don't think they meant to, but this was not smart either. Show Advanced Setting, you can't even see the file settings unless you click Show Advanced Settings on the IM settings of the Options menu. Here's the bad part. When you receive your first file after any Skype upgrade, now we hope Skype will change this. Hopefully this is no longer true by the time you're all watching the replay of this. But you might want to check to be on the safe side. So here's a close-up of what you would see once you click that advanced button, a Show Advanced Options button. And it's at the very bottom. Again, not easy to see. There's a whole bunch of things in the advanced options, and it's at the very, very bottom of the Show Advanced Options. It will automatically click Save All Files to Skype Received Files and automatically check Automatically Accept Incoming Files. Bad idea. You want to first uncheck this box, and then you might want, that's the most important one. You might actually want to choose a folder to save your files in. It's fine to have it here. Some people don't think that you've unchecked this one and then you check this one. This thing sometimes is still checked, Automatically Accept Incoming Files. So first uncheck the inset box that says automatically, the square box with the check. First do that one. And then it's up to you whether you want to choose a folder to save the file in every time, or to save all files in this one place. Was there a comment?
Julie? Yes. Thank you for asking. I use Linux, and so I use the Linux version of Skype. Gail also uses Linux and some few others. And the settings are in a different place.
That's true. This is for Windows.
Right. Under Options, General, the General screen has the Auto Accept Files listed directly on the General screen. There is no advanced. As a matter of fact, under IM, there is no advanced setting at all for Linux. And so Auto Accept Files and where to save those files is actually on the General tab. I will send you a screenshot for later. You may not need it now, but maybe when you update your ebook, you can add it in for Linux. And you can also ask Gail and myself, and I'm not certain who else uses Linux on a daily basis, but she and I both use the Skype on Linux and have for years. And so if there are any changes or anything that you'd like to point out specifically that is very different from Windows and between Windows and Linux, just give us an ask and we'll let you know so that you can share that with your audience.
That'd be great. I actually have a Mac. They keep trying to make them similar, but they're still different, Windows and Mac. And of course, there's other operating systems coming out every day, smart devices, televisions.
But those three will get you covered.
Yeah, we can at least protect your computer. So, but we can find the answers. Just this is a good thing you're bringing this up, because I have plenty of contacts and really good experience as well of doing the research myself at the forums and you know, on Skype support, and a lot of incredibly helpful people like Vanessa here to ask if you've got a different operating system. I forget. I generally just show Windows client, and I forget that there's Mac and sometimes even Linux users out there. So if I'm just showing Windows, know that this is here, and if you have any questions on this or anything, we can get you a screenshot of anything, any kind of operating system you need.
Great. Thanks so much.
Thank you. So that was the bad. Now here's the good. So again, this is what it would look like. Make sure that if you've chosen the top one, choose a folder to save the file in every time, that you actually uncheck the automatically accept incoming files, because some of these Skype settings will keep the inset checked. So be careful about that. But that's either this or the save all files. But the important part is to not have automatically accept incoming files. And again, that happens when Skype is updated. Every time you update your Skype and then receive a file, remember what that pop-up looks like. Let's go up and look at that one more time. Hello, little. There. Oops. Okay. File transfers will start automatically from now on. Okay? No. Click settings if you see this and go change it. So that's when you first receive a file after an update. It's not automatically after an update. It's automatically after you receive a file after an update or upgrade. So watch out for this. And every time you do an update, you might want to go ahead and go to your tools and settings. If you're Windows, if you're Mac or Linux or something else, we'll find a visual answer for you. Just type us and ask. And that's the bad way. And that's the good way. Automatically accept incoming files. No, because to be safe on Skype, we do not receive unexpected files. And here's a screenshot. I don't know if you can read, but this is one I took a while ago. This guy isn't even a contact of mine and is sending me files. See the gray? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a gray question mark rather than a status there. And unexpected files with no explanation. Red flag, right? And I don't know if you can see it on the left, but this is the place where at the very bottom, after you click that button, this IM settings would be hardly anything on this page except show advanced settings. Once you click that button, the rest of this shows up, and it's at the very bottom. When I receive a file, you want to not have it automatically accept. Make sure you do not accept unexpected files on Skype. They can hack your Skype and infect your computer with malware. Make sure this is always disabled after upgrades. Do not automatically accept Skype files ever. And you can see the 3 unexpected Skype files that this non-contact sent me. Viral marketing professor.doc. Docs can have malware in it. Word docs. And viral marketing professor.pdf. Anyway, yeah, so you want to reject those. Block a person who sends you files unexpected like that. So that's the hot tip. And with that, I'm going to move on to the 5th and last topic of today's webinar. And that's my 2 offerings for you today. The Do It For You service, recovery service, where I will do it for you. I will recover your Skype, your hacked Skype for you for a fee. And the Do It Yourself DIY recovery ebook, which is not as good and more affordable. So here's my service benefits. You want to hire me like Julie, Video Julie did. Here's some of the benefits of having me do it for you. Less stress and less time to recover. The faster you recover, the less stressed you'll be, and the safer your Skype contacts will be, and your Skype credit and your name. You won't be embarrassed that one of your contacts was fooled and actually sent money or got hacked, sent money to the hacker. So the faster, the better. So that's one of the benefits, is doing it quickly. The second benefit is knowledgeable expert. That's me, who knows the process from hundreds of experiences of recovering hacked Skype accounts. And number 3, quick communication. Quick communication with your Skype contacts to warn them not to act on the hacker's requests. As the hacker is posing as you, they may not recognize it's not you, and they may act on those requests. So quick communication with your contacts to warn them that you were hacked, to not act on the hacker's requests, because once the history is too old, there's nothing you can do if there's a link or a file sitting there except tell your contacts to please not click the link or accept the file, that it wasn't you, it was the hacker. And of course, to let them know that you've recovered and that you're back. You want to let them know that quickly too, so that the ones that don't know you quite as well or are more nervous aren't blocking you, causing you more troubles during recovery. And after you've recovered, some of them may have booted you out of rooms, which makes perfect sense. But because we don't want to expose the hacker posing as you, a trusted person, putting everybody in the groups and in your contacts in danger. So the faster, the better to let them know. So once you've recovered, how can we let them know the fastest? That's what Julie, video Julie was talking about, is I gave her my full service, and we quickly communicated with all of her contacts to let her know that she was recovered, okay, and to not act on the suggestion of the hacker in her account. And for those of you who are hacked now, I know it is upsetting, and I want to tell you that there is a silver lining to this bad experience, because I know that you can recover. 100% of the time, you absolutely can recover. So there's a bonus to this bad experience. There's a silver lining. Yes. Number 1, I can help you design and craft a message. I can guide you in creating a message quickly for all your contacts, and send a message broadcast to all of them instantly, all at once, using Skype tools that I own without you having to purchase them or learn how to use them. So I'll help you use the tool. I'll use it for you. You won't have to purchase it, and you will. I'll help you even design the message and craft the message to your contacts if you need that service. The golden opportunity, the silver lining, gold and silver, the silver lining opportunity is that you can very quickly be in touch with all of your contacts that you have not been in touch with for a long time. And this could potentially bring in more business for you, more opportunities, more connections, more amazing partnerships. Just the chance of people getting in touch with you again, getting to know, like, and trust you, remembering you, having you be in mind. So having this is the silver lining. This is the golden opportunity that once we recover your account, we will get you in touch with all of your contacts for a very good reason, to let them know, to warn them about the hacker and make sure that they are safe, and to let them know that you recovered and it's safe to connect with you again, but not to click the link or accept the file that the hacker sent. So the good thing is that you can be in touch with these people that you have not been in touch with for a long time. And I will actually guide you. I may have this in another slide, but just in case I don't, I will actually guide you in the process of how they respond to start to build your list. One of my expertises is teaching you, is that a word? Expertise is to guide you in building Skype lists, targeted, responsive, permission-based Skype lists with 100% delivery, as opposed to email, which, if it's even ever delivered, do they open it or read it? I can help you build your Skype list based on all of your contacts responding. You can categorize and organize and sub-list your Skype contacts to follow up with them later appropriately. Okay, so that's very, very valuable. That gets into the Skype marketing piece, and I really do want to help people with growing their businesses using Skype for business. So Skype list building is one of the benefits that you actually could get from a Skype broadcast recovery message that we'll send once you're recovered. And I know you will recover. So let's move on to number 3. I will also, here's another bonus, I will also make you a backup file of your contacts. And the benefit to that is that you can reach them, first of all, even if you can't have access to your current Skype account. God forbid it should ever happen again, but it's great to know who all of your contacts are. You can, even with these Skype tools, or with my help, if you want to hire me or upgrade in my membership at C1 Skype, you can use these Skype tools to add them all to another Skype account. It's not a bad idea to have multiple Skype accounts even. It's just not a good idea to have that be the solution to a Skype hack. That is a bad solution to a Skype hack, as Julie's video talked about. New update, secret safety tip. Oop, that got out of place. New secret tip on change to your settings, plus the most common way you get hacked. We covered that. Do not accept unexpected files and click unexpected links. Don't accept files or links that are suspicious. Make sure you ask your contacts, and make sure to change your settings. So that's just a reminder on updates and automatic file acceptance. Make sure you check that with your updates and file receivings on Skype. Okay, so there's my services and there's my ebook to help you recover, okay, and to be safe on Skype. And there's a special page that has more and more valuable information added to it, including recordings of webinars, new Skype hack methods that they're always changing, coming up with new ideas, new ways of hacking our Skype accounts inside of the membership site, CU on Skype, or SYOS membership site. So these 3 things are what I just want to close up this meeting talking about. My Do It For You services and Do It Yourself ebook, plus more resources at cuonskype.com, my membership. There is a discount for those who have come to the webinar. I remembered, Russ. There's a discount for those who click from the link below the video, the YouTube video, or the Google Plus Hangout on Air recording. Well, it's there now live, to get the 3-step guide, the ebook, and the URL, if you can't find it for some reason, if this is used somewhere else, is at cuonskype.com/skype-hack-recovery/ebook. That's the ebook one. So Skype-hack-recovery/ebook. And again, it's normally $47. Didn't put this in a slide, but we are, for those people who attend this webinar, you get it for $27, 27 instead of 47. And my Do It For You service. I Do It For You, Recover Your Skype service, is located at almost the same URL, but it ends in /service. So cuonskype.com/Skype-hack-recovery/service. Did I do that right? Skype Hack Recovery with dashes /ebook and Skype-hack-recovery/service. And so you can go check those out. The discount is on the ebook today. And the Do It For You service comes with all those silver linings, all those bonuses, backups, and using Skype tools, getting in touch with your contacts quickly, and helping you hold your hand, basically do it for you. Usually, definitely within 24 hours, if I get enough, if we cooperate together, we get to meet, and you give me all the information I need. So that's the Do It For You service, and it has a lot of benefit, especially getting it done very, very quickly by myself. Now, there's a membership bonus that I wanted to tell you about. If you join my membership site at cuonskype.com, On the Skype safety page, there is a Skype first aid kit to help you with your Skype safety. There's recorded webinars. There's other downloads there. And the Skype first aid kit is something that I conceived of several years ago, where you keep a record of the things that, should it ever happen, God forbid, you can very, very quickly recover as long as you keep your record. So once a month, once a quarter, my members get reminded to update their records for their Skype first aid kit. Things like the last people you contacted on Skype or called, if you've made any purchases, who your contacts are, some of your original data, primary email, and even if you can find it, the date that you first opened up your Skype account. So if you do start a new Skype account, please write down the date. And one of the places you can keep that is inside of the Skype First Aid Kit, which you can download as a member of seeyouonskype.com as a member bonus. Looks like I talked about that more. Skype First Aid Kit and Skype Safety and Hack Recovery Protection. Be sure to keep good records. This makes it easier to recover from some losses, should they occur, like a Skype hack. In my advanced Skype trainings, I will show you where to get and why you need a Skype Recovery First Aid Kit and the free download report called 3 Steps to Quick Skype Recovery as part of the Skype Safety and Hack Recovery section of the certain levels of membership at seeyouonskype.com. Silver members get discounts. They get some free downloads, and the platinum members get everything free included. So if you make more than one Skype account, each Skype account should have its own email address and password. Another tip for you here. Each Skype account should have its own email address and password. In fact, it should have multiple email addresses, and you should quickly be able to go in there and click a button if you think you're in danger and change your primary email to another one you have listed in there. That's at the website at skype.com when you log in there. Fill out a separate Skype First Aid Kit for each Skype account, and you can, again, find the Skype First Aid Kit for your records at seeyouonskype.com. To be safe on Skype, keep good records. Keep the date you started your Skype account if you can get it. I actually didn't know mine, and after I verified my account, I asked for the date and got it. This is a sticky point. One of the things that you need to do to recover is verify your account, and they ask you this question. Nobody remembers when they started their Skype account. So if you're starting a new Skype account, please write that down, the date you started your Skype account. Username, also Skype name, your Skype ID, email address used to register, or your primary email address, your Skype password and changes, any changes you make to your password or your primary email, and 3 to 6 Skype contacts. Sometimes they ask for 10, but 5 seems to be a good number. Skype purchases you've made, keep those records. Skype calls you make each month. Okay, so you'll get a regular reminder as a member of See You on Skype to remind you what Skype calls have you made this month so that you can get in the habit of writing those down, or this quarter. And you can, again, get my Skype First Aid Kit for those records and for your account verification for quick recovery if you should ever get hacked. Again, the smartest people I know have gotten hacked. So don't think you're too smart that you can't get hacked. So you might want to get the Skype First Aid Kit and be ready to verify the account is yours very quickly and recover very quickly. That's it for today. See you on Skype. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.